Hey, what's going on, guys? So we're going to be casting this game between T. Marquisi here in the blue at 1176 versus Soji Sita here in the red at 1243. So, playing in the red looks like he's going to be playing that Dino Rabbit deck. And playing the red has actually pretty cool sleeves. Kiza, I believe, is her name from the show. So he's going to activate the effect of Rescue Rabbit. Oh, okay, cool. It's not Dino Rabbit, which I'm actually excited to see Gemknights, because I haven't seen Gemknights in a long time. And since our player in the blue did go first, he ended his turn by just having 6 cards in his hand. So he's going to overlay. Let's see what our player in the red goes for. Okay, he's going to go for a Laval Chain. And so he can send a monster from his deck to the graveyard, or top deck, make any card go to the top deck. And so he's going to put that to the top. Oh, he's just adding it to his hand. Oh, okay. So he's just sending. Oh, it's just one card from your deck to the graveyard, and then the monster is the one where you can put on top. So you can't top deck any card. That'd be actually unfair. You're like, oh, let me just top deck Monster Reborn next turn. So yeah, Gemknight Fusion. That's a pretty good combo there, because now you have Gemknight Fusion, and that's like a really good plus. I mean, he's able to get an Exceed out, still keep 6 cards in hand, and deck thin by quite a bit. Seems like a pretty good effect. So Gemknight Fusion can be added to his hand by removing play a Gemknight, I believe. So if this card's in your graveyard, you can banish 1 Gemknight monster from your graveyard and add this card to your hand. So if I remember correctly, you don't want to Solemn Warning Gemknight Fusion because they can just do it again. I just know that off the top of my head. So I'm not sure what our player in the blue is playing. Oh, it looks like our player is playing, in the red is playing Volcanic Gemknights. It just keeps those monsters in the graveyard. So it's basically, like, this is basically their Miracle Fusion. And it looks like we're seeing Dark Worlds, and interesting tech to run Battle Fader in Dark Worlds, which I don't think is bad, because sometimes in Dark Worlds, you know, you don't have the greatest hand. But I don't know about Battle Fader, just because it's not a card where you can set, like, I personally would rather run Threatening Roar, just because you're able to use it in a way where you could always have it as a chainable plus, like you have better, you know, targets for drag down. But, you know, if he's playing Malefic, that'd be pretty interesting. He's revealing Tragodia. He meant to summon Tragodia. Next turn he will have quite a huge number of attack, but I don't know. I mean, it is also Fiend, so it does gain the boost. So, oh, he's going to activate Heavy Storm, a really good card, and that's going to get rid of the Malefic, Cyber, and Dragon. Unfortunate for our player in the blue, but I mean, again, our player in the blue didn't have to pay anything to essentially deal 4,000 points of damage, which is absolutely devastating. I mean, that's a huge amount of damage. Hopefully our player in the red is going to be able to summon something, because even if you can normal summon a Volcanic Shell and just attack this, I mean, Trag still has a relatively good attack. On top of that, Trag also gets the field boost, and he'd be at 5 cards if he summoned 1, which would be 3,000, and at that point it would get overgraphed. But it looks like we're going to see a Gemknight Armadillo. He's going to be able to activate the effect, and our player in the blue says okay, so we can add a Gemknight monster. Interesting card. Now this is like the Stratos, I guess you could call it, of the Gemknights, although with 1,800 attack, Stratos is just a little bit better. So it's interesting. Let's see what our player in the red goes for. He might be able to OTK. I know Gemknights is a deck where you can OTK quite easy, so let's see if he's going to be able to... Oh, no? Oh, he says, so I guess he's not going to do it. So he's going to have to copy Trag to be level 4 first, and then he's going to activate Gemknight Fusion. So he's going to send a Tourmaline to the graveyard for, I guess, Gemknight Fusion. He's going to add 1 back by adding... Oh. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing, but that's because I don't know Gemknights too well. So I guess he's putting the other card back because he's going to add Gemknight Fusion. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Maybe it's because of this card's effect. Oh, that's an interesting card. So he's going to activate the effect. Oh, no. He's just going to overlay both of these. Oh, Daigusto Emerald. Interesting. So, I'm trying to think if he could have had game anyways. So he's going to have the effect of Daigusto Emerald, and he's going to detach one, and most likely he's going to put 3 back. It's like a mini Pot of Avarice, and you get to draw 1. So you're going to put 3 back and draw 1. So it's exactly like a mini Pot of Avarice. Let's see what he does now. We see another Gemknight fusion activated, so he's going to send an Earth and another Earth. So I guess this one, oh, that one requires Thunder. So let's see what this one's effect is. Oh, interesting. So he's going to activate the effect of, I guess he hasn't done that one yet, but I mean, he should have game. Unless we see another Battle Fader from our player in the blue that was playing like Malefics. So at that point it was an OTK. I wasn't sure how he got out like that many cards. I'm sure he knew what he was doing. I just don't know Gemknights personally too well. I don't know how he added like the other monster back. If anyone knows, just let me know in the comment section because I kind of got lost there. But I mean, Gemknights is a deck, like I said, that can OTK, and at that point, maybe saving that Battle Fader later on would have been a lot better for our player in the blue. Interesting choice to play Malefics in Dark World because, I mean, it doesn't really allow you to drag down as well. I've seen a lot of people main deck the Malefic Stardust, like one of those, and I think that is a more realistic card to run because that way, you know, you keep your field spell alive, and it allows you to have another summon, because usually once you summon a card and you try to go for graph, if they like negate the summon or bottomless you at least still have another summon. So I think that is more viable, although, you know, Malefic Severing with that 4,000 damage is pretty beastly, and it gets over pretty much anything in the game. But you can just see how Gemknights are actually, you know, a pretty decent deck. I think they really have mediocre effects, but the way that they can swarm the support is relatively decent, I would say. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.